Right, this is Jackpot City over the top. This is with Darren. I just actually I met him from Claus Menzer. He told me about you.
Oh man.
He said, "Man, you're gonna meet this guy."
Oh my God.
I said, "What do we have here, and how's it work?" And I kind of explained again, because what your goal is to feed the world, and this is really easy to get.
You know, it's easy because you've identified just like I have. I mean, no one man could do it.
No
But
one man can
all
do
of us have to do it together, which
Right.
means that we're not trying to make a profit.
Right.
We're trying to get the pots out because we need them right now.
Right.
We're eating unhealthy food.
Unhealthy food.
And we can't grow it fast enough.
Right.
Nothing we do is sustainable in terms of healthy food for you and me. You
Wow.
need to have the torpedo pot.
Wow. Wow.
Let me show you how healthy this is. Watch, look how healthy this plant is. Look, 1, 2. No, see right here. See them? See the caterpillars? 1, 2.
Oh!
Look, 1, 2. Hold it. Look.
They're caterpillars.
Look. 3. Look. 4, 5, 6. Look. 7. Now the good thing about it, first of all, I'm gonna put this off just the caterpillars. My neighbors take all this. I want you to smell that, please.
Oh yeah, rock and rolling.
Now I want you to try.
I'm a
something.
banana eater, you know.
Are you a banana? A what?
10, 15 bananas a day.
Really? Are you
Yeah,
serious?
I'm dead serious.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's why I stay so young.
Well, that you are. Your spirit
Yeah.
is very young.
Very young.
Thank you.
Well, I have to.
Yep.
Yours too, rock and roll.
You ain't giving up, and I ain't either. You know what I'm saying? The day ain't over yet, man. But these caterpillars, I'm going to move to a different location.
Yeah.
Look how they bounce. Look, they get so
Wow.
angry. Look at him. He's so angry that I'm coming destroying his area. And he just bounces back. So I've got to replace them.
So what do you have here? So you have. What
Let's
did
take a
you
walk
over there in
through.
particular? You said you did 500.
Oh.
Well, I'm almost going to. Well,
Okay.
I'm just going to
Rhubarb. I mean, not rhubarb. This is Swiss chard.
Wow.
They died. I cut them down because they got butterfly. They had bitten up by the insects.
Wow.
Cut them down. They came back.
Wow. And what's
This
your
is-
logic behind that?
The logic is that we don't try to repair plants. We're not in the business of repairing plants. Plants mean nothing to us. The most important person in our biosystem are the microbes. And they're the ones that produce the biostimulants for your plants to grow and take off.
What does that mean?
Most of what you have
What does that mean?
That means that most people who work in nutrition, those who work in agriculture, believe that if you put minerals in, you get minerals out. But we don't use that balanced sum equation because we know that when you put minerals in the soil, there's more to that plant growth than just those vitamins and minerals and all of those nutrients. There's a lot of living organisms that grow there.
Right.
And so the objective is to create a good living space for those organisms so that they can grow and they can produce a stable living space. Currently, the planters that we have right now don't create that stable living space. If you pour water to them, it wipes out the microbes, it wipes out the fungus. You need a slow system that drops it in.
I mean, that rain is not good for us.
Huh?
This rain it's not good.
Well, the rain is very good. The
Yeah.
only thing about it, though, is that it's automatically watering. So the rain will bring extra minerals and everything into the planter that you don't already have.
Okay.
So the rain causes them to double in size, just like that.
What?
But the secret is not to have water build up in the planter. Only
Right.
water builds up in strategic places in the planter to cause it to grow. Because if water builds up, root rot takes place and anaerobic conditions start to develop.
So you have. Yes. So you're in the market to sell on these, right?
Yes, that's, we're selling right now. That's correct.
So I'm going to
Yes.
buy some.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, but I think I got to know what I'm doing.
Well, you will. Now take a look at this. Spearmint.
Yeah.
This right here, eucalyptus.
Wow.
I put it in early part of it died but it bounced back in the torpedo pot. Nothing dies in the torpedo pot.
One more time.
I have
What
not.
did you just say?
Nothing dies in a torpedo pot.
I can't hear you.
If you follow the
One more
instructions,
time.
nothing dies in a torpedo pot. That's-
Unbelievable.
Yeah, you take a look. You don't see any death. Besides those that go through the normal life cycle. Outside of the life cycle, you can't kill a plant in a torpedo pot. Take a look at this. This is our colibari. We use these for leaves. We collect the leaves every third day,
What are you doing with them?
and we eat them. These are greens, not food. It's not food right there also. Also the kale. I mean that's not food.
For
Also.
sure.
Yeah, Swiss chard.
How about bananas? I want bananas.
I'm going to show you something that's going to blow your mind. This is our kale. I've cut this
looks
down
good,
three
looks
times.
good.
3 times already.
Wow. Yeah, I just cut kale this morning.
Oh, really? And it
now.
comes back on its own.
Wow.
So these kale plants will grow us for about, I don't know, for a good one long time and I'll start thinning them out, taking pieces out of them to cause them to grow a little faster. Our cabbage, it only grew for 1 month. That's part of seasonal, but it's dead, so we put something else in there. These plants were dead, lying on the side of the road. We picked them up from a nursery, and they have come back on their own. The plant reemerges now. This is what I want to show you. This is my garden here. These are my Hungarian peppers. These are my cayenne peppers, and these are my carrots. And I'm going to take one out for my friend here, so he will have a nice healthy carrot. Now we just started growing these, so we have a lot to choose from. But I'm going to choose.
You said you had 300 carrots in this?
Absolutely. There's 2 right there.
Oh, they're really small.
Well, they're just growing.
Just growing.
They just started.
Just started.
We just put the seeds in here, 300 seeds in here over a month and a half ago.
Wow.
And that's why we use the tops
Use
for
the
the
what?
carrot tops. We eat the carrot tops.
Oh, yeah.
And then we'll eat the bottoms also.
Oh,
So
good.
the carrots in the bottom. So Hungarian, jalapeno, onions grow back all the time. I just have for
Oh.
dinner.
I just planted an onion just today.
You can actually put over 150 onions in that planter.
150
And
onions
it
in
all
this
will
plant.
grow for itself.
And they all will grow.
And they all will grow.
150 planters in this.
Yeah, absolutely.
And how long would that take?
Well, because they're prolific, as you can see, these are the stalks that I've been cutting down.
Yeah.
And normally when you see a half performing onion, the stalks will get brown and start dying. Look at that.
Oh, good.
This right here is the California Wonder Pepper.
You said you had strawberries too.
Oh, not this year.
Not this year.
No, we had it last year. We had them all over the
Yeah,
place
yeah.
last year. Jalapeno peppers, parsley, and I want you to try this one.
I don't eat greens
You don't eat greens?
at all.
Okay. And this, my friend,
Yeah.
is the garlic chives.
Wow.
The dill, the
So-
fennel.
So you're all set.
No, that's nothing. Turn around.
Oh my gosh.
We're just getting started.
Just getting started. This man, give a quick plug for you. Go ahead. Quick plug again.
Darryl Addison at torpedopot.com, where we make self-growing planters. Our planters grow for you, and you do absolutely nothing. And you can grow as much food as your local farm.
Wow. And how long? So you're saying to me, what is this right here?
That's
Yep.
that's
Give me an
flat
example.
parsley, flat parsley.
Parsley. So this is how many plants in this?
This right here is approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20. I would say about 30 plants.
30 plants.
30 seedlings you put in there.
30 seedlings.
Yeah, yeah, and they've grown into these big plants. Now, last year we had the same planter, and we had the flat parsley in there.
Yeah.
It grew for 2 years
Wow.
into its 3rd year.
Wow.
So when you cut all this parsley
So
back,
how do
it's
you
going to
water
come back
these?
again.
Everything has a watering system.
There's a dual watering system inside these planters. One that's controlled by the pressurized system between all of these planters.
Yeah.
And then the second release is on the knob at the bottom. So you can adjust each planter to where you want it to
And
be.
you do everything. It's okay. I'm not really a computer. My friend's coming on Thursday.
Oh, really? Go
This
around
is
this spot. I want
zucchini.
to show you
Yeah,
down
good.
here. This is a squash right here. But
Yeah.
I want to show you how healthy this looks.
Wow.
Okay, have you ever seen anything, each and every one so close
Wow.
together? Have you ever seen anything so healthy
Wow.
like that? Look at those stalks. Aren't those stalks
And
tremendous?
how many will come out of this one area?
We have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 16. I think we have about 20, about 21, 22 in here.
Let's see. 21. That is 3 per foot. 3, 1, 2, 7 feet. That's almost a 4 by 8 garden bed.
Oh, really? Seriously?
Yeah.
4 by 8.
And that would take
Wow.
maybe about 2 tons of dirt. And this is no dirt.
Brother, you're nailing it. You're nailing it. Go ahead, continue on. This camera needs to be on you. Go ahead. I don't like those numbers. Go ahead, please.
Well, the thing is, I just shoveled 21 tons of dirt.
I know, but you
21
But
tons.
you're the youngster, you said.
21 tons of dirt.
Dude, I can't believe you did that.
I'm
That's a
young
lot of
kid.
work. That's a lot of work. I ain't gonna lie, that's a lot of work, dude.
21 tons I finished up.
Dude, I have no idea how you did that, man. That's why I invented this, man. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
But I love growing food. I love eating fresh food.
Zucchini is good.
Oh my gosh. So so this right here is zucchini right here.
Yeah, let me see that again.
And the same thing we're looking at from this. We're looking at tremendous growth. Very, very stable.
So this will 21 will yield about 45, 50 zucchinis.
We're going to push it. We're aiming for each plant to, if they can do 1 zucchini, we're doing good. If they can do half of them, do half zucchinis, we're doing good. Because remember now, we're not just growing zucchinis, but we're growing it with no human involvement.
Right. Wow.
Less soil, 95%
soil.
less water,
And this is
less space.
Less space. This is like, you saved me like at least 7 hours and money.
And money. And
It,
money.
it cost me
And money.
around $30-$40 per 4x8.
Okay.
Plus about $60-$70.
Okay. All right. And now look at our cucumbers here. And I can't wait for this. This is so
And
healthy.
how many, what is this?
I have about 20, no, I have about 30 something cucumbers in here.
30 in this area.
Yes, in this one area.
And how many cucumbers would this produce, you think?
Now, last year we did this, we produced 40 cucumbers.
40 cucumbers.
Yes, and that's the reason why we produced 40, because I wasn't sure how to grow cucumbers.
Yeah.
This time we use raw organic materials in our food, not the soil. We're
Right.
still going to change the soil,
Right.
and we're going to see a greater yield.
Right.
But currently right now we're using mushroom soil because of
I'm using mushroom soil. We have the same guy.
That's correct. That's correct.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we sure do, don't we?
That's, he told me
Yeah,
about
we sure
you.
do. Yeah.
He said, man, this guy is the wave of the future. Because I understand how body works.
Yeah.
I'm into more fruit trees, but I don't know I don't know where you can get fruit out of this.
Are you kidding me? All these pots had trees in them last year.
Say it again.
You can put small trees and bushes. It will remediate. The pot will grow your bushes and the trees better than you can do in the ground.
Say that again.
This pot will grow all of your bushes and trees better than you can do in the ground. Remember now, this pot acts as a medical unit. It brings plants and grows them.
So I have a fig tree.
Yeah.
So what do I do?
You put your fig tree in the torpedo pot.
How do I do that?
And I'm trying to remember, I just came out of a cannabis trial not too long ago where they were using cannabis to grow figs, and figs double in size.
Right.
These are vines.
Right.
So depending upon what type of fig you have, however you construct this, you can actually do that with your figs.
See, I understand how the body works.
Yes.
You need calories.
Okay.
Greens have no calories.
That's true. That's
So
true.
You need
That's
figs.
true. Now, let me tell you this.
Most of my diet is bananas,
Yeah.
dates, watermelon, avocado.
Really?
90% of my
I've
diet.
never heard anybody with that type of diet before.
Most of my 90%.
Now, what are you getting out of that diet anyhow? What's the most, what are you getting
It's
out of it?
nutrient rich.
Okay. Of
Calorie-
what? Of what?
Nutrient rich. 'Cause
Okay.
it's fruit.
Okay.
Has all the vitamins and minerals.
Right.
Calorie rich. No energy on digestion.
Okay.
Which
Now-
means if anybody needs to recover,
Right.
they need to have They need to have calorie rich food, nutrient rich food, no energy on digestion.
No, you nailed it. You.
Right.
We're talking the same language.
Right.
That's like the Black Lives Matter and the gay lesbians.
Right.
We work. We're nailing it. We know what natural food is. We know.
Not only that, when you eat this diet, there's no color change, no color difference. Because you're all thinking about love. Everything's about love. I'm serious.
Now, explain to me. What do you mean by that?
Because when the goal of the body, you have
Yeah.
75 trillion cells, each cell has 20,000 life units. The goal of the body is to be in a loving, caring state. That's all I'm
Now,
noticing.
what does that mean? Explain what a loving, caring state is.
It means 75 trillion cells never make a mistake ever, and everything you do for your highest good. So if you're eating food that your body agrees with, the body will stay in that loving and caring state. So if you're walking down the street eating a love diet, and you see somebody you don't know, your first reaction would be to hug them, not to hurt them.
You know what? You're absolutely correct.
I've seen prisons. I've seen there people work with prisons, people work with juveniles, delinquents. You change their diet, their mind changes.
Yeah.
Impossible to commit a crime which is filled with love. Impossible.
Wow. And I'm gonna tell you something. I think
That young man.
I never looked at it that way.
That's how I look at it.
But however,
This is why I'm
but you
saying
know
this is
what?
jackpot
Let
city.
me take it back. I
Yeah.
have looked at it that way, but
Yeah.
I've just never defined it that way before.
Right.
Your definitions are just as logical and just
Right.
congruent with what I believe.
Right. Boom.
Because it affects your mind, it affects your heart,
Everything.
your communication.
Everything.
You know, I was at a black farmers meeting
Yeah.
like about a month ago, and
Yeah.
they asked me, Mr. Addis, could you pray over?
Right.
And this is the prayer I said.
Yeah.
I said, Lord, thank you for this, and I couldn't get it out.
Yeah.
Because we need to find out what's in our food before we start thanking God for it. And we need to better take care of ourselves because now we have appliances that can grow our food for us.
Wow.
So if you truly want to be thankful, than supply food to people who really can help them and need them the most. And you're right, it affects relationships. Families are broken up.
They are.
Even how everything
They
because of the
They are.
food.
The food.
The food.
When you're
The
eating
food.
death, you think death.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why crime in the street, boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom.
Yeah,
Are you
I
a vegan,
mean-
by the way? You gotta be a vegan.
No, I'm not. But I do
But you
know.
will be.
Well, this,
But in this
let's put it this way.
conversation, you'll be a vegan.
No, but you know what's so? I'm glad you brought that up. One of the reasons why I couldn't eat healthy is because I couldn't afford to eat healthy.
Okay.
Who can afford to eat healthy?
Bananas.
Right. but there's so much an array of things that we can get exposed to and grow.
Yeah.
So if a person can now eat healthy,
Yeah.
they have the ability to
They have
change.
the ability.
When you start eating food that is not at one with your body, is not congruent, at love with your body exhibits different throw-ups.
It does. It does.
And
does.
it wants to get
It
rid
does.
of all that
It does.
congestion
It
and
does.
everything else
It
that's in your
does.
system.
It does.
And so when I eat my greens in the morning time
Yeah.
when I get up, I do it because it relaxes my body. I
Right,
want
relax
that
your
to be
body.
the
Boom, boom,
first
boom.
nutrient.
We gotta give you more fruit.
I have mint. I have 5 different types
Yeah,
of mints.
yeah.
In the morning time when I wake up, I can try my mints. Anytime, my chamomile, my spearmint, my peppermint, my eucalyptus.
All grown here.
All grown fresh.
All grown here,
All
fresh.
grown fresh. All grown fresh.
And you sell these operations. This is what America needs.
No, I'm not selling these yet.
Are you not selling
No,
these
not yet. No. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Forgive me. We don't sell the plants, but the planters we
Yeah,
do
planters,
sell.
yeah.
I'm sorry. Thank you. Now you're going to see. Right now, we're building a city of food.
Damn. You're building this. 1 second. Say that again. Say that again.
We're building a city of food.
That's why we go take. I mean, we gotta do some more videos with you.
Yeah.
We need some outside help.
You said you outside help.
My friends, we're building a city of food. And I would say 50 by 50 or something like that.
Yeah, I think you're right. 30 by 50, 30 by 45.
And how much food can you produce in this area?
We haven't done our estimates yet because we're trying to look at the design. But we estimate that last year for a 17-foot torpedo, we were able to grow 500 tomato plants. Okay? Now we're going to scale that back to probably about 100 to give them more room to breathe and to allow the water and the microbes and everything.
Well,
to take work.
each tomato plant yields 20 tomatoes, so 500 times, that's 1,000 tomatoes per.
Let me tell you something. We're going to pump this thing out. Now unlike last year.
Can I follow you?
Yes, sir. You did. You know, you're ahead of me. When I throw numbers out, I need you to do the calculations. So I'm not right. So don't quote me on this stuff. But look, so when I say something, you just run it. Yeah. Let the viewers know what they're looking at. Look. But the thing about it, if we're able to hit, we think about 60 or 70 tomatoes at those numbers that you're talking about right now,
Yeah.
and we hit it with not fertilizers, all natural, organic ingredients. Let me tell you something. You're going to see things you've never seen before.
Wow, wow.
It's going to blow your
Blow
mind.
your way.
So
This is
torpedo pond.
torpedo.com. This is coming down. We gotta follow this guy, make sure he does it right. We should start a GoFundMe for you, raise some money for you.
You got it. You got it. And let me say this.
Good.
The last thing. Yeah. Okay. I have 5 degrees.
5 degrees.
I've written 10 books.
10 bucks. Okay, not 22.
Yeah. No, definitely not 22.
I'll give you one of my
If I
books.
do 22, I weigh 164 pounds.
I weigh 135.
I'll be 130 pounds. Because nothing would matter anymore. You know it all. But I've been very fortunate to work hard to get these things accomplished. So I forgot what you was going to say. We're joking around so much, but our goal is to provide convenient planters to feed everybody in the world. We don't care what color, how much money you make. It doesn't make a difference.
Doesn't make a difference.
I don't care where you're at. Our goal is to feed the world, and that's what we're
my
going
goal.
to do. That's what we're going to do.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom,
Me and
boom.
Dow gonna rocking it.
That's right. I want everybody to walk outside of their houses.
Right.
Now, remember, the whole economy, we pray and hope that it helps us a lot, because if you're growing food at home, you're reducing the carbon footprint.
And you're reducing your dependence on our freaking government.
And you're reducing your dependence on other people to provide food for you.
Yeah, the Republicans and Democrats are going down. We don't need your food stamps anymore.
He's crazy.
We don't need to buy any more freaking bread.
Don't you say that, because somebody will replace it. That's why even in we have a plan. It's called Re-Engineering Africa.
Yeah.
Where we're going to re-engineer Africa
Yeah.
based upon the existing food supply.
Yeah.
The problem is that we're worried about is that once people start to see the revenues that can be generated in the informal economy from people like you and me, who maybe don't feed up to the corporate world,
Yeah.
they're going to lose out. So
You know, it's funny because
we'll see how it works out.
this guy, I helped this guy with AIDS.
yes.
Went to Africa
Okay.
because I told him AIDS is a piece of cake, right?
Okay.
He went to Africa, gave him fruits and vegetables.
Yeah.
He was shot down by the guy. People grow cattle. He said you can't talk about this.
Oh, he was shot down.
He wasn't shot down, but he was just.
Right.
He had to be
Tell me,
careful.
Shut down. Shut down. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
No, you're absolutely correct, and I love you for saying that because
Yeah.
people don't realize the agricultural community, and I love them for what they've been able to feed us. I don't mean to talk about them,
Yeah.
but their hands are so tightly welded
They are.
internationally and
They are.
locally
They are.
that it's hard for us to get the organic supplies to people who need them to most.
Right.
So even though they provided great service and they continue to provide
They
great
do.
service,
Because feed 300 million people is not easy.
that is no
350
freaking easy task.
No.
Distribution systems,
Yeah.
you know, logistics. That is a freaking tough task.
It is. Yeah.
But guess what? We can do better, and please don't stop us for trying
So
to
you
do
could
better.
do so. So my way of thinking: strawberries has some calories.
Right.
Cucumbers has some calories. Dates and figs have calories. You can live off dates and figs. You can even live off buckwheat. Buckwheat has, I think it's really a large amount of calories. Not good
Okay.
for you, but you can live off. See, the way I think about it, you can't live off greens. You gotta live off calories.
No, you nailed it.
Yeah.
I mean, even the greens I have,
Yeah.
I collect it, but I realize I can't live off these
You
greens.
can't live off it.
I can't.
You can't.
And that's why, and you have to forgive me. I talk to a lot of vegan people, and I say, hey, listen, dude, how do you make out? You know, because he says, Daryl, well, I drink a lot of shakes.
Yeah.
And, to some, but my thing is that we can give them such a variety of food to choose from.
They have frozen bananas here. You grew up frozen bananas in the north.
Yeah.
You
And
do
I want to let you
percentage-
know, me and my wife has been to your shop a couple of times.
Yeah, oh,
you
you
just don't
have been?
remember.
Oh, you have been?
Yeah, we have been there a
Oh,
couple of times.
good.
Yeah, we got it. As a matter of fact, when I walk in the stand, all I see is bananas. Bananas all over the place. So, but it feels like a Dairy Queen, but it's
Oh,
a
yeah,
natural.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
coming more
yeah,
often
yeah.
because that's the food we eat.
Right, 21
So, are
minutes.
you still open or what?
Yeah, I was
really?
open the whole time.